spot 18, 3 p.m., 3:15 rather. Folks, we're showing the Ventress, the V1200, the newest addition to the Vitamix family of blenders. Everything you see on this display to my left, your right, is contained in the black boxes behind me. The Ventress. This is what you get, folks. You got a motor-based 2.2 horsepower motor with a built-in timer. You got a 64-ounce low-profile container. You got the clear 2-part lid. You got the following popular accessories. Comes with a 20-ounce tumbler, 8-ounce mixing bowl. Each has its own leak-proof lid. Comes with the blade base, which allows you to operate these devices on this machine. Comes with the blade scraper tool. How handy is that? When was the last time you needed one of those? Comes with a tamper tool. It now has a tamper tool holder that attaches to either side of the machine. Comes with the paper recipe booklet you see here. And this is the app that programs the Vitamix V1200 to Venturist. Using the app, I have over 500 recipes. I can search the database by recipe, by ingredient, by dietary needs or restrictions. I can input my own recipes. I can tweak the database to see more of what I want to see, less of what I don't. I punch up a recipe and it looks just like this. So it gives you the, let's say the 4-fruit smoothie. So it gives you some nutritional value information, a discussion of the recipe, gives you a list of the ingredients, gives you more nutritional value information. You hit the blend button, and the first thing it wants me to do is put a container on a scale. It's going to calibrate the container, it's going to beep at me when it's ready to go, and then it's going to tell me what to put in what order. All I have to do is follow the instructions. First, I put in an orange. Notice I leave the white part on the orange, the pith. I put in some pineapple. And you're noticing I'm leaving the core on the pineapple. Now ordinarily, those two parts of those respective fruits, we tend to trim them off and throw them away before we ever taste anything. What's that all about? I don't know about you, but as much as I pay for this produce, I want to get the full value out of everything that I buy. I don't want to throw half of it away before I ever taste anything. The point that I'm making is that anything that fits inside the container opening of the Vitamix is going to be perfectly blended. Don't have to spend a lot of extra time trimming things just to get them to fit inside the container. I'm just trimming off whatever I don't want to taste in my drink, say the banana peel, for instance. So going back to the scale, I put in what it calls for in what order. It turns all red when it's happy. Progresses me to the next ingredient. And this one is strawberries. Now we get strawberries over here in the produce section of Costco. Absolutely delicious. Look at that, I left the tops on the strawberries, not to worry. Anything that goes in the container opening, folks, is going to be perfectly blended, as you will see. I'm going to progress to the next ingredient, and it is agave nectar. Now this is my favorite part. The scale itself, the Vitamix Perfect Blend scale, is sensitive to 1/10 of a gram. Watch this. Boom, just like that. Now it's going to call for protein powder, and we get this protein powder from our friends at Blended Up. Same people over here that do our Southwest seasoning spice. I'm going to put some protein powder in my drink. And just a little bit more. There we go. Now we need ice. Just like that. Now I'm going to take the contents of my container and put it on the Vitamix. What it's going to do now is it's going to load up the program from the app onto the Vitamix. You notice it puts 50 seconds on the timer. It uploads the program into the Vitamix. All I have to do is turn it on, and it turns itself off when it's done. Like this. Now the tamper tool is exclusive to Vitamix. I can hit it as hard as I want. It's not going to touch the blade because it's designed that way. The tamper tool makes it easy for me to do small servings, single-size servings, or I can fill up the whole pitcher, the whole container with ingredients, and make a whole serving like this. The tamper tool is not going to touch the blade even when it's running because it's designed that way. Now you notice I didn't put any liquid in there, did I? Within seconds, the Vitamix is turned whole food, whole fruit, into liquid. How is that possible? It's the power of the motor, the 2.2 horsepower motor that turns the blades that are not sharp by design. Those blades are about as sharp as a butter knife in the kitchen drawer at home. Hardened steel, surgical quality laser cut, built to last. So that's how we can offer a 10-year warranty. A 10-year warranty, folks, on the Vitamix, because we know the quality is there. And you're going to notice it too when you taste this drink. Now, if you've eaten out at all, you've had food that was prepared in whole or in part using a Vitamix, not unlike the one I'm using here today. In fact, you're going to find a Vitamix in over 100,000 bars, shops, restaurants all across the country. And here's the reason why. Right there, folks. Smooth, creamy texture. That's what you get with the Vitamix. Now, we're not making chunkies over here. You're not going to find any bits of ice or fruit or anything that I put in there. It's all completely blended, all completely smooth. And that's the reputation of the Vitamix. And that's why you're going to pay, say, $8 for a great big cup of what I just made in the smoothie shops you find around town. You go to that coffee shop you find on every corner and paying $6 or $7 for blended coffee, folks, they're using Vitamix. The smoothie shop, they're using Vitamix. Hey, you go to that place with the golden arches, you know the one I'm talking about in the cafe? Vitamix, that's what they're using, folks. Now you can take a Vitamix home, don't need to pay those exorbitant prices, have everything right inside your own home. There you go, try some. The Vitamix, the Ventress, the V1200. Now here's my favorite part. Going back over to the app, I hit the button that says serve. I put a container on the scale, it's going to weigh the container. Now watch the screen there. I pour the contents of what I just blended, either all of it or part of it, in the cup, and it gives me the weight of the contents, which is about 10 fluid ounces. I hit track all. And the next thing I see is the nutritional value information of the contents of that cup based on the ingredients, based on the weight of the contents of that cup. How cool is that? The Vitamix Perfect Blend System. You know, if you're a kitchen novice like me, if you're somebody that needs help, just making good food in the kitchen, if you like food, if you like good food, if you gotta watch what goes into your body, the Vitamix Perfect Blend System is the thing for you. It's gonna let you control everything that you consume. You see everything, gives you nutritional value information every step of the process. If you've had your eye on a Vitamix, folks, today's the day to get one. Today's the last day of my sale. We are gonna sell out. Everything you see behind me, anything that's left, I'm going to take it with me when I go.
How much are they regularly?
The regular retail price of the Ventress is $650. Oh, wow. $4.99 is the Costco price. Excellent price. You get the Costco guarantee as well as the Vitamix guarantee. You're going to love your Vitamix, folks. There's two things that I hear consistently from every Vitamix owner that I meet is number one, I have a Vitamix, and number two, I love it. Now, what other appliance do you have in your home that you would say the same thing about, right?
Vacuum and Vitamix.
Take one home today, folks.